series, video 10 of animal rights. Do animals have a right? Should they have a right to a quality of life? It's a really good debate. You should be ready. You have a couple of weeks before the debate is done. So let's check it out. The statement has been decided and agreed to. If you have two teams, you need to make a statement that's common to both. So that's there. You set the teams. Who's going to be on the team? If you have a small group and you have more than one group, more than one team already, like two classes of small, then teams are set. If you have a large one, where you have like 10, then it's like who is going to be on whose team. Choose the position each one will defend. Okay, so we make the statement. Now, what side are you going to do? For or against? It's always nice to do the easy side. Sometimes against is easier than for, but you choose it. And you've already had rebuttals and practice of both sides, so it's easy to understand. Each person will listen to the opposite point and create a new response, and that's kind of what it's all about. Debate is about just that. Most debates allow for one presentation from each team, so you get kind of one shot, and then sometimes you have a chance for another one, but you get one shot initially. That's your long one. Your rebuttal is most of the time short, maybe 1 minute. You have to do it, so you have to learn to think and resource quickly. That's why you have the fact sheet. That's why you have the reference sheet. It's very important that you have those. So it will be followed by rebuttal, addressed with rebuttal presented. We did that before, and this is just with the minutes. Point one, you will open one person, usually the first person to speak, will give the opening. This is what we do. And remember, you did the introduction before. In another video, you did an introduction, which is exactly how you're going to present your idea. So you have 2 or 3 minutes to present. This is what we're going to do. So go back to your introduction and prepare a statement for that. And then you have A, which is point one, which is the first person to speak after that opening, because each team will have an opening. This is what we're doing. And then point one will be the first person to speak after that. They have 3 minutes. What is your argument? Your supporting stuff. That's why you have your research, and that's why you wrote it before. Now you're just reading it, so you have lots of time to practice. It's not like new ideas. You wrote it before, now you do it. The opposing team will respond. You have 1 minute to say, oh, we disagree, this team says this, and we disagree with that because supporting argument, supporting material, and then you have 3 minutes to make your point for your material. After that, B, which is the second person, they do the same. What did the opposition say? You say, this person said this, and we disagree with that point. Because, and you have 1 minute, give support. And then, your point, my statement is this. And your support, you have 3 minutes. Write it out. We did that before. If you did that before, this is very easy. And that's just cycle, and that's how you will practice after this is over. After all persons have spoken, each can respond. So you get kind of a second go, but sometimes people will focus on different people. Maybe you won't have anybody challenging you. Others will have more. Always have a ready challenge. Don't just say, oh, we're finished, we don't want to think anymore. Challenge. Write notes about what people are saying. during the debate so you can challenge and you can bring more information. That's why more information is so important. And then, if there's time, maybe the moderator, the person who controls the time and everything, people will ask questions, or maybe they will give questions to him or her, and you will maybe be asked to respond to the question. If there's none, that's great, but sometimes people are kind of interested. You said something and they're thinking, well, maybe, what do you think about this? They want to challenge you. Be ready for it. Always have the facts and the references. Facts, references. Always keep them close. These should have been done earlier, like we said in video 1. Now here, this is what will have already been made, and this will have been made already, so you should fill that in. The team names, whatever it is, and the judges, so that you have a record of everything of the debate. And here's a letter from me. Dear teacher or student, challenging the status quo is important for students to discover and explore new ideas. Moving out of a personal comfort zone heightens the motivation to take risks. And that's our objective. The objective is not the debate, but rather heighten emotion and motivation. Motivation to get out of the comfort zone and talk about things, read things, do things that are just out there, and let's take a little risk. Creating this challenge through debate builds a better foundation for any future job or discussion. Every job that you have will have some kind of, show me an idea. You want to present your ideas. You have ideas. How do you win your ideas in the company? If you're not prepared with support, the company will say, well, it's a good idea, but not today. If you have good support, you've done your research, you can win the argument and your ideas will move forward. It's very important. It's not helpful to poke eyes out. Poke, you did this wrong, you did it, poking, you said this, it's wrong. We do that all the time. It's not good, and it doesn't help. But it is useful to understand why people don't see the way you want them to see. Don't poke their eyes out. Just improve their eyesight. And have a solution to stop the problem that you see. Every company, every job has problems. And many people just complain. Have a solution. Make things work. Change the system. Change people's view of what they see. Because you have the solution and you are going to win the debate and the argument. Going beyond is the expansion of essay writing. From here, you have already made a short essay, but now you want to get better. You want to get longer format. You want to include more things like grammar and structure. Good essays build and defend an argument. That's what essays do. Essays are all about argument, and you've already started there. So building a structure for debate will springboard off this skill set. You can do better writing, you can do better speaking, because debate, the structure for debate makes you think differently, which is really great. Thank you for taking this course. I hope you and your teacher feel more confident, and I hope you as a student feel more motivated, not only to learn English, but to go out and learn about many different new things, to expand your thinking, and to challenge more ideas when you hear them. I'm an assistant professor from Korea Nazarene University. This project, pilot project, will be done in the fall semester of 2021. Do you feel ready? You're never ready until it's over. Just think about that. You're never ready until it's over. And after it's over, you can say, wow, it's over. Is that exciting? Go in.